In Luke 13, Jesus encountered a woman who had been bent over. She was stuck, bent over, guys, for 18 years. Scripture says that she could not even lift herself up. Jesus saw her and he called to her and he said, "Woman, thou art loosed from your infirmity." And then Luke 13:13 says he laid his hands on her and immediately she was made straight and glorified God. So Jesus did not ignore her condition here, guys. No, he did not tell her after 18 years, "Hey, I'm sorry, but this might be God's plan for you. This might be God's will for your life." No, he declared freedom over her. He laid his hands upon her and she was made straight. When the ruler of the synagogue leader became angry because Jesus healed on the Sabbath, religion, Jesus replied in Luke 13:16. He said, "Ought not this woman, being a daughter of Abraham, whom Satan has bound, be loosed from this bond?" So Jesus said that she ought to be loosed. Why? Because the bondage that she was stuck in, it did not reflect the Father's love, guys. It did not reflect the goodness of God's covenant. Jesus identified Satan here as the one who had her bound. And he revealed God as the one who wanted her free. And that agrees perfectly with John 10:10, which states that the thief comes but only for to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And Jesus said, "I have come that you may have life, and life more abundantly." So Jesus draws a clear line in Scripture here, guys. He says that stealing, killing, and destroying come from who? The enemy, the thief, and that life comes from Jesus. Sickness steals strength. Disease destroys bodies. Infirmity can keep people bound for decades, for years, guys. Sometimes even for a life. In this woman's case, it was for 18 years. The man by the pool of Bethesda, he was bound for 38 years. But Jesus came that we may have life, and life more abundantly. Guys, he came to bring us freedom. 1 John 4:9 says, "And this was manifested, the love of God toward us, because that God sent his only begotten Son into the world, that we might live through him." So God sent Jesus into the world that we might live through him. Not just so that we could survive the oppression of the enemy, guys. No. When Jesus laid his hands on that woman, he was revealing the Father's will. He was revealing the Father's desires. The Father wanted her to be lifted. He wanted her back to be made whole, to be completely straightened. He wanted her to be free, guys. And Jesus is still revealing that same Father today. So when we encounter sickness, we don't have to wonder whether it's God's will for us to be bound or if it's God's will for us to be free. Jesus already answered that question. Ought not this woman be loosed?